Hi everybody. Today, sorry. It's a kind of a boring, well, not really boring. It's really man, I'm just feeling just a lot of things right now. Just a lot of going on. But I just wanted to do a little video. I went to the library and got some books, and I had to go to the store and get some items from the store to pass through for the weekend. I got some more of those little ocean spray things. I didn't get the the white cranberry peach thing. I got the cranberry pomegranate, and then it was like a blueberry pomegranate one. So I'll do a more. I'll probably do that one tomorrow as a product for the product review. I know today was supposed to be Ask the Rep thing, but since it's July 1st, which means rent paid, and which means day of my extended Mark Appreciation Day. So if you guys remember my video I mentioned before, Mark Appreciation Day is pretty much gonna be like a month. Actually, it's a month. I'm sorry. It's gonna be a lot of appreciation of Mark things, which means like I might be throughout my fan page. Actually, if you're on my fan page, it's gonna be out throughout the day. There's gonna be like awesome random product that I'll pick out for if you order it through me today, you'll get this. Or if I can get the first 5 people to get in place an order will get this as a free gift, and so on and so forth. So basically that's what's going to be like. It's going to be that day, and if I average out of $100 in sales, 2 people will be picked and have it won't be a big shopping spree, so it'll be like a mini shopping spree. So it'll be like, let's see, probably like a $15-$20 shopping spree, which means you can get at least a few items for free. That'll be the time where I will rack up on my lip glosses and eyeshadows, preferably my eyeshadows, because I always like to do it. And usually this be the time of the season where I do rack up on it, but I do have colors actually for the fall. I mean, for the summer, I'm going to work on getting some toned down earth tone color for the fall. But I'm gonna wait a little bit longer because there's supposed to be some good ones coming out. Coming out. Not this coming Magalog. It's T is it TI9, so it gotta be Mag 9, which won't be till August, which will perfect for in time for the just okay next month. So it would be perfect in time for the thing. So TI9 will come out um in a couple more weeks. So yeah, I'll have some of that out. Hopefully by then I'll be able to. Yeah, I should be able to get some. But anyway, so I got some books from the library. I'm not gonna show you all, but I want to show you. There's 2 of them I definitely want to show. I know I've mentioned before, like I really like paranormal things, and I like to read upon it, and I like to, also not only read upon it, I do internet research, and like sometimes I'll get information from other people who knows about it, and like hell, just they just someone to share the interest. So I've been watching some people who do YouTube videos about paranormal things. So I decided I wanted to read up on some more books. I haven't, but I know for a fact these 2 books I have not read at all. One came out last year and one came out the year before. This one is The Ghost Chronicles. It's a medium and a paranormal scientist investigate 17 true hauntings, which includes definitely the Lizzie Borden one. So I'm kind of really want to do that. I don't know. It didn't mention anything so far about whether or not that they investigated the Lent Mansion, which would be great because I heard a lot of things about that one. But it's like you know that some people don't. They tell you different things, or they just say like this. So, but I'm really interested in learning this book because you know like I said, I'm an avid book reader. I like to look at different things, but most books that really interest me the most is mystery science. I guess you could say it's a science because it's like an unknown or the unknown thing. So yeah, I would say that I like the paranormal. I know I'm weird. And then the other one will be the Ghost of St. Charles, which means is talking about in the St. Charles, Missouri, obvious because they have one. It's local hauntings there, and like and from one of the pictures, it's just like old historical things and historical facts and stuff like that. And I don't think this is all St. Charles, but I'm gonna read about it and I'll let you guys know as I progress to reading it. I got until July 22nd to return them, but I usually like to randomly pick books at the library and then go ahead and if I like it more, I'll write down the book and then I'll find it. And usually time I'll go to like the Barnes and Noble thingy because I still have my I don't think I still have that anymore. I'll probably do Borders because I think my Borders thing never expires, so it's still good. So I'll probably go to Borders and get it. It's probably much better for me to do it. And I wanted to find something definitely for the summer to do more productive besides doing my mark stuff, which I'm going to learn to make my own candles. So I got the book Creating Candles, and I always wanted to do it. I probably will have to. This one shows you a good step by step on how to do it. So if I don't get to read all of this, I definitely will probably go ahead and get this book, or I'm going to see if I can find a more closer book to it because this is like 2008. But I don't think there's going to be too much of a difference, so I'll do it. My pet peeve is try not to read too far back on books, even though um I like to read. I don't like to. I always like to read the updated books. I feel like it's like a lot more books like they. It's like it seems like every day a book is being created. So I like to read ahead of time and things like that. So I like to I'll read more of the now type of books and stuff. I do go back and read the other stuff, but I do like the current thing. Today eyeshadow is Dusk, which is pretty much it's to me it's like looking at it's like sand, like little glittery type of sand. So it had since it had that, I added a little bit of glitterati to it. So it's pretty much on my skin it's a even earth tone thing. You probably can see a little bit of it, but not too much. But I like that, especially on the freaking hot as hell and making people that lived in hell just come back and say, "Man, I am so sorry for passing on the heat to you," kind of hell. But yeah, it's really hot. Lip gloss is actually from Good Point, but before I go into explaining about that one, is my one other book that I definitely wanted to show you guys was um I've got this book um because I got this book because of the fact that I like to make these, and I used to make them when I used to work at a coffee shop. So I decided to for the summer I definitely want to go ahead and start improving more of it because if I can't go out and buy one, that I can at least make some at home and make some more healthier things because that's what I want to do is to make more healthier type of these, and it's like this is the smoothie bible, which I love smoothies. I love to make them. I used to make them. I made some at home before. I made like a strawberry kiwi smoothie. The other thing I did with that one is I didn't use the actual kiwi. I used the kiwi yogurt. It still came out good because I had my dairy in it and I had my fruit, and it still came out good. But yeah, it came out good. I would say like when you do it, just you buy some crushed ice and not just the ones that you got at the house. Unless you got an ice maker to do crushed ice and stuff like that, so that'd be fine. But yeah, watch how much you put in there because if you put a lot of yogurt in there, it's gonna look all watery and you don't want to. The whole point of a smoothie is to look kind of thick. I like my smoothie not too thick, but I like it to look thick because if it gets too thick, then it's gonna take a little bit to melt and it probably won't be the same thing. And yeah. they have vegetable smoothies in here too. So I don't know about some of these. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna I'm not gonna really like read this word for word. I'm just gonna go through it, read a little bit on some of the drinks, and if it's something that I can make at the house, I'm going to do it and like that. So the lip glosses. I was looking through one of my subscribers, randomly subscribed on my random subscriber. I just not too long became a subscriber to her page as she came to mine. Hers is Sunberg Sunstress 25. She has a awesome page of learning how to make your own lip glosses, and pretty much it's not like per scratch per se. It's pretty much turning like, well, in my case, I use some of the ones that are kind of getting low with, and I mix, and you pretty much is melting them together, molding them and mixing them and stuff, and making your own colors. And she had bought the little container, the little small tiny containers to put them in, and I was like, first I was like, how am I gonna get the containers? But then I realized when I used to sell Party Light, I had the little fragrance stackers. So what I did was I made three. They look the same, but they're not. This one was used with a Berrylicious, it used with a pomegranate, and I think it was used with the lighter lipstick samples of Avon. This one, hold on, let me show you what it looks like, if I can show you. This is what that one looks like. I used it. This has come up. It comes up kind of clear. So yeah, I like this. This one was used with one of the, okay. This one last night. This is actually a little glittery. You probably can't really tell, but this one was used with one of my brighter lip gloss. Not lip gloss. Lip um lipstick from Avon, and then it also used a little bit of the pomegranate, a little bit mango, and lemon sugar. So that's what the glittery came with, a little bit of lemon sugar. Lemon sugar is one of my glittery type of things. This one didn't have berry. It may have a little bit of berrylicious, but it really didn't. But I like it. This one did have berrylicious in it, and it actually had some of my other lipsticks of Avon, and I like it. It from the bottom, it does have some shimmer to it, so I'm thinking it has one of my. I think one of the lipsticks actually has some shimmer to it, so it's great. This one actually builds up a little bit of a color because of the shade it is. That's the one I kind of got on, but you can't really tell too much. So it's not like a full-on color, but it's there, and I like it. So I'm using my fragrance stacker. So and each time I use it, I could just twist. I could like twist off the top, or twist off here, and twist off here. My goal is to make more of these and then stack them up and use all of my little fragrance stackers until I use them all up, and then I go and make some more. So this is what you do when you pretty much like running low, and you it's kind of almost to the point where it's kind of getting to the point where it's getting hard to get the, especially if it's a squeeze tube, especially, and it gets hard to like pull it out, like pull out the lip gloss and stuff like that. So I put them on there. Though I don't like to dip my hands in there, my hands are always clean, but the only person who's going to be using this is really me. So that's what I like about these because of it. So my today is my usual things I'm doing. I have another book that's pretty much extracurricular reading. These other books, like the smoothie one, is pretty much for me learning about making. Ooh, minted melon. That sounds good. It's not that hard to do. It's just like peppermint. I think it's peppermint. I'll probably tweak these a little bit, but yeah. Ooh, mango tango. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, I'll definitely will be going through this. It was just so much flashback on when I used to work at the coffee shop. They used to have all like a little book about smoothies and book about making different espressos. My goal is definitely to get me an espresso machine and probably like definitely a more industrial size. No, not industrial size, but more of an industrial type of blender, which I know that they're pretty good at holding like to deal with making the ice and stuff like that. So Now we're dealing, well, yeah, dealing with the ice and stuff, and dealing with making smoothies, especially when you like start piling on stuff, when you start making random things. So I would just want to like just not really just put any kind of stuff in it, just really work on it. So it's like some of these stuff like avocado and beans and peas things. I don't think I would be making a vegetable smoothie unless I'm using tomato juice and probably celery or something and make that type of thing. Oh, you can do them, but I mean it's not gonna be like a overshot. Ooh, a cucumber smoothie, that'd be great for like when you like. Ooh, it'd be great for that. Do use that and then make it to like a little spa thing. Would be totally awesome. But don't forget, today is my appreciation month, and any orders made throughout this month is going to be some extra bonus incentives. Now, telling you what the bonus incentives is pretty much ruining the surprise. There are pretty much gifts from me as a thank you for placing your order. So I can't really exactly tell you what they are because number one, you'll be expecting that type of thing, and number two, I like to randomly select items to pick because I'm that cruel. And it kind of makes me feel a little bit better when I talk about that part. So yeah, if you decide to place an order, go ahead. If I don't post the link on the bottom of here, check my channel and it should tell. It's probably posted a lot on there, or that, or some other videos. So to check that out and let you know. If you're interested in getting a mag sent to you, let me know. I'll work some way around it. I gotta get some stamps anyway. Matter of fact, I gotta get some stamps and the thingies too. But since it's really hot as hell outside, I don't really think I'm going anytime right now, unless my mom decides that she has to go back to the post office. But I doubt it, cause post office is pretty much up the street from me, and it's usually on her. Or she usually passes me on her way home. So yeah, this my ride or die buddy. So yeah. I think I don't know. I'm gonna keep looking at this ghost book. So I'm gonna be probably gonna be reading these. They paperbacks. I think all four books are paperbacks except for my recreational book. But I wanted to read this one because I just recently became a fan of him. He has some good books. So I don't know. And I like the back end of his books because at the end of the books, it's usually like questions, segments, and stuff where he do it. He remind me of Eric Jerome Dickey because their books are kind of similar to this in the same way with certain things. So it's like, yeah. But anyway, if you want to do some questions, you want to ask me anything, that's fine. I think I'll give everybody who subscribes to me a good shout out. You guys are awesome for watching the videos, even though sometimes I feel like a dork and I feel like I'm boring you guys with random talk. So I don't really. So I try not to do too much Mark talk all the time, like Mark thing, like my friend does with her boyfriend, whatever. But yeah, I just wanted to do some randomly talk things and let you know that I do read when I say I do read because I have hella books and stuff. Um, it it just one of these days where you just have one of them days where it just you know besides knowing who your friends really are, you just one of them days where you just not really feeling yourself. And I'm trying to figure out why and all of that good fun stuff. So, but I did decided to create this look, so it's great. But I do love these lip glosses that I made. It came out better looking than I thought. But I thought it was kind of funny because I did use some of them as the same thing, but they came out 3 different shades. A lighter one. The lighter one seems to be like the clear one, but I haven't really fully put that on full on yet. But this one came out pretty good, so it does get a little bit of color into it because the way it is. But these two are the more kind of when you touch it, it's more of a you could tell it's like it's more made like my Juice Gem than this. This one actually became a little bit more solid. I have no idea why. They all pretty much kind of came out from the same family, but yeah. So I'm using my fragrance stackers from Party Lake and doing it, and a good fit. It's a nice amount on there. at least that means I'll have extra lip glosses until I can go get some more right now, because I gotta rack up, and there's a possibility of another Mark event coming up in August, which is gonna be hot as hell. But the only good note is it's gonna be indoors, because if it was outdoors, I'm gonna be like, you know what, I love you guys, but I'm out. And the fun part about it is our regional sales manager will be there with us to help to be there for support and stuff, because she was so proud that we did the 3 days that we did, and that she wants to be there. So it's gonna be awesome, which means that we get to see the lovely Robin again. That's her name, Robin. She's awesome. So that'll be kind of cool, and means preparing to figure out exactly what I need to bring, which probably will be just rack up on both of the samples and probably buy a couple of full size items of the Mark juice gems, and then put them in the gift thingies and thank you gifts. Randomly select people to win a juice gem lip gloss or something. So I just have to figure out what I can do for that, or I could just. It depends on what I have between now and that time, because if I can build it, everything else goes correctly like it's supposed to. I can do more than that. So we'll see. So I made this video longer than it's supposed to. So I think that's it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to contact me for more information. I'll put my mark site down at the bottom. You guys have a good day. Gotta keep cool because it's hot as hell here. Bye.